guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So, a little while ago, my good friend Willie from Arcade USA sent me a tiny care package full of goodies. And one of those goodies was Bert, the little mini arcade Bert. And I remember because he put a post on his Facebook saying that he was, kind of clearing out some stuff. I guess he had to make room for more stuff. And so, he liked to just get rid of some stuff. And so he likes to do these care packages to a lot of different, friends and stuff. And he showed a bunch of these things. And he's like, going to be getting rid of these. Anybody want? And I was like, oh, yeah, hell yeah. I wouldn't mind grabbing one of those. Because I always see them in the store. Like, not this one, but there was one similar to it. And I'll kind of talk about that after. But, I mean, I always was fascinated by these, but the prices of these things are insane here where I live. Oftentimes they're way overpriced for where they are. I mean, I've been in a store that wanted like $40 for one of these, and I was like, give me a break. The typical costs I see them are around $25, and I'm talking Canadian money here. This is, I'm in Canada, so we are already overpriced as it is. And that's, not including taxes. So then I got to pay taxes on top of that. So these are a lot cheaper in America and maybe even other parts of the world. I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah. So he responded. He's like, "Which one do you want?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I like the Bert one." I was almost considering picking up the one that we have here. Now, what I'm saying is that the one that I've seen for sale is a little bit different than this one. Almost looks thinner than this one, and it's got the grayscale kind of LCD screen. So it doesn't look that good. And but this one is not. It's full color. So yeah, so this was part of his care package. And I've never played one of these before. I mean, I've looked at them in the store and all that, and they kind of have like a demo mode, but you can't really do much with the demo mode. So I put some batteries in, I fired it up, and it works. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to give it a few rounds of Bert and see how I do on this tiny little guy. Okay, let's turn this thing on and see what we get. Bert. Play select. One player. Oh, tells you what to do. Alright, that's good. Let's hit the start key. One player. It only gives you the one player option, I guess. It makes sense. I don't know. I find these joysticks a little bit odd. Am I supposed to hold it like this? Am I supposed to hold it with my finger? So far it plays okay. Let's try and jump onto that disc. Huh. I mean, it works. It's kind of nice playing this game with like a standard joystick than the D-pad that I end up playing it on, say on Nintendo or on my computer, if I use my D-pad. I don't think this game was designed to be played on a D-pad. But the Atari version, I get to use a joystick. The Atari 2600 one still swears. I believe this one is kind of like, if it's not the same thing as the Nintendo version. Pretty good though. Oh. Okay, I thought I was gonna hit that guy. I think just figuring out how the best way to hold this little tiny, I mean, if I could shrink down to a little tiny guy, I could play this like a real arcade cabinet. But that's just not in the cards. Game over. Oh. Try that again. It's not bad though. I like the graphics. I like the graphics on the front. Level 1. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this as steady as possible, but I'm playing on a table that's a little bit wobbly. Should have tried a different table for this. The camera's shaking a little bit. I have to record this a little bit different than the way I normally do my recording, so Okay, I don't mind this one. I don't mind this version of Q*bert at all. Whoa! Still not good at it. But like, you know, these things are really just novelties anyway, so I don't know if anybody would want to sit here and play this version of an arcade for a while. It would be handy to have it in the car. Overall, though, plays pretty solid. I mean, I like how this one's full color. The other one that I seen in the store was black and white, or that LCD screen or whatever. You know, didn't look half as good. Looked like, I don't know. Looked like those old handheld plug and play, whatever's not plug and play, the well, just the old handhelds. They had a whole ton of them at one point. Anything from like just regular car racing to like spaceship racing to they tried to do some arcade classics like that. I know I collected a few of them. Oh. I don't know, I'm sitting kind of far away, so the detail to me is a little bit gone, but I can make out the game. I mean, everything's kind of tiny. So I guess if I was playing this thing with, you know, right up to my face, it'd be a little bit easier to pick out what was there. But pretty good system. The sound's okay. It's just loud enough. Don't need it to be any louder. You can turn off the sound, so if it really is bothering you. Ah! Totally fell. Huh. Ah! Whoa! Ah. That sucked. So that was cool. I mean, this thing's actually pretty neat. I dabbled in Q*bert quite a bit on my channel already. I mean, I've done a couple of plays of this one, the Atari 2600 version, and even the Nintendo version, which I think this one is. It kind of feels like it is the Nintendo version. I've heard a lot of these machines have the Nintendo emulator built inside of it, so I think that's kind of what it is. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, it looked like it. It didn't have the two-player mode or anything like that, so it could be modified. I don't believe it's the arcade version. But another one that I've recently picked up too, and I'd yet to kind of show on my channel, is the ColecoVision version, the ColecoVision version of Q*bert. So this one, I popped it in to see if it works. It does work, and so I should do a video on this one as well, because this one's kind of interesting. You know, the ColecoVision controller on its own is kind of a challenge. So, yeah, look out for this video in the future. But anyways, yeah, this is kind of fun. I mean, it does what it's got to do. It's got the on-off switch. It's got the volume knob. It's got your start button and a little joysticky thing, which I thought was interesting. It was interesting trying. I still don't know if it's better to pinch it or just kind of use the tip of your finger. I guess it's preference. So let me know down in the comments below how you play these things. I don't know. I don't know what the optimal way of playing it. Maybe it's different for each game. Maybe some games require, you know, different control over the joystick. Anyways, thanks again for Willie. I'm going to put a link down to his channel if you haven't been there before. Check him out. Real cool guy. Really down to earth. Loves video games. Loves toys. Everything that I'm into. So you'll love his channel too. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.